Hi, my name is Stacy Oddie. I'm the Executive Director of the Catalina Island Museum, and we're here at the museum, which is on the ground floor of the historic casino building. We were founded by community folks in 1953 who were very concerned about the preservation of our local heritage. And we've always been here in the casino doing that work and that job of collecting artifacts, preserving them, and then sharing them with the community. The island receives almost 1 million visitors a year, so we really want to make sure they get exposed to the cultural heritage of the island as well as, of course, the natural environment around us every day. We cover everything from the Native Americans who lived here over 7,000 years ago to virtually present day. And right here we're in the surroundings of our steamship exhibit. And the steamships, as you can imagine, were a very important part of our local history. Being on an island, you have to wonder how people got here, and for almost 100 years, steamships was the main mode of transportation for folks. The two that most people remember are the Avalon and the Catalina, which they called the Great White Steamer, and they ran from the 20s up through 1975 was when the Catalina finally left. And there was a lot of wonderful culture around the ships as well. People loved the trip over here, seeing dolphins and whales and flying fish. There were big bands on the boats and people danced all the way over here. People are excited to discover the Hollywood history that we have here over on the island. Catalina was used as Hollywood's backlot since the very early 1900s, and the early directors like D.W. Griffith and Cecil B. DeMille were over here frequently shooting all kinds of movies. Literally hundreds of movies were done over here, from early classics like The Ten Commandments, Ben-Hur, Mutiny on the Bounty, and it's still very much used today by Hollywood. We were a near location that could be made to look like all kinds of different locations and islands, and we could be tropical or desert or Mediterranean. So they were over here quite a lot, and people really enjoyed seeing the celebrities too when they were over here visiting during film shoots. Another exciting aspect of Catalina's history that people enjoy discovering is that the Chicago Cubs did spring training over here for about 30 years, from 1921 through 51. And the reason that happened was because William Wrigley Jr. happened to own both Catalina and the Cubs during that time period. And he was a smart marketer and an entrepreneur, and he decided to marry both of his passions and made sure that the Cubs did their spring training out here on the island, which of course brought a lot of media over here on the island while they were here doing their training. And a fun little story along with that is that Ronald Reagan got his discovery in Hollywood when he was out here actually doing radio broadcasting for a Cubs training. And when he had just a little bit of downtime, he slipped over on one of the steamers, did a little screen test, and when he got back home to the Midwest, got that phone call saying, "We want you to come out to Hollywood," and there started his career.
Catalina Island features a number of tour services to choose from, on land and at sea. Taking an organized tour of the island is a perfect way for families and large groups to experience Catalina's wildlife and natural beauty comfortably together.
She likes a song when it comes on, she don't speak. Makes us smile.
Services like Discovery Tours whisk visitors to the island's more remote and less traveled backcountry in a safari-style atmosphere. The comfortable ride and open seating allow guests countless photo opportunities of the island countryside's gorgeous greenery and its wide variety of wildlife. If you prefer even more comfort, there are also enclosed shuttle bus tours that make frequent stops along the way at some of Catalina's most spectacular views and frequent wildlife sightings. There's nothing quite like experiencing Avalon Bay from the hills high above. Just look at the view. It's a definite must-see during your stay on Catalina Island. Catalina also offers daily water tours throughout the year, so you're interested in seeing the island's exotic marine life, but just aren't quite ready for a diving expedition to view the world beneath the waves. A glass-bottom boat tour is a safe, easy, and convenient solution for a first-hand experience with the bustling marine life of the Pacific. It's also a great adventure for children of all ages. Try an undersea tour to really go below the waves. You'll be simply amazed and delighted as schools of beautifully colored and patterned fish glide by so close. You'll feel as if you're swimming with them, and you don't even need to dry off when you get back on land.
I had a great time. Hope you did too. See you next time.
Take some time and think it through. I got a couple hundred miles.
With so much to offer, from its gorgeous island scenery and fascinating historical landmarks, to its eye-catching architectural and style, along with a variety of unique wildlife and seascapes, Catalina Island is the ideal destination for your next vacation. There truly is something for everyone. Thank you for joining AquaOdysseas 3D Interactive Travel Guides tour of Catalina. Visit our website to get your copy of the Catalina software to explore more and know before you go.